Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Jax, and if I look really different now to how I do in the video, it's because I got my hair cut before it, like after I filmed my outro. Photo bomb. I pretty much document my anorexia recovery here on YouTube. I'm recovering from a 15-year struggle with anorexia. I've been in recovery for about 6 months, and I do a lot of these challenges to push myself on YouTube. I film them, I let you guys see the times that I can't push through. I let you guys see the times that I can and just take you along my journey with me. Now, I was challenged by one of my subscribers 2 months ago to do a day of eating challenge. They gave me a meal plan and it's what they challenged me to do. I'm gonna let you see the whole conversation on the screen right now. Anyway, I kept putting this one off because I was too scared. I completely chickened out and I was not up to this challenge. But after being diagnosed with osteoporosis and having hypothalamic amenorrhea, what I decided was absolutely screw every single rule I have living in the book. So it's not mentally easy for me, but what I'm doing is I'm forcing the habit change, and I know later on I will feel calm. I will get into the groove of things, but I want to say, I think your handle is challenge me now. It's like meow, like challenge me meow. So I'm not sure how to say, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but this was the most difficult day of eating I have ever done in my life. I was pushed so far outside of my comfort zone, and I am so grateful to you for that. Honestly, I would have never ever had it within me to do and eat the things that I did in a whole day that you had chosen for me. So once again, you really helped me take the biggest step in my recovery so far. And I'll let you guys see exactly how that day panned out. But if you're interested in these challenges, if you like them, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my challenge, suggest a challenge for me, challenge me to do something. And yeah, let's get straight into this.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright.
So the sun rises at like 10 to 6 in the morning in Dubai. It rises super early. I'm usually pretty peppy when I have my breakfast, but this is early. The reason I measured it before anyone trolls me for measuring was because it was the measurements put down in the plan. And chocolate for breakfast, this is so rich. This looks so rich right now. Okay, that is fine. And after this, I've got to go do some physio and teach some yoga. So, hot. It's like sort of a dessert porridge. Dessert porridge should be a thing. Now that I've done that, I'm just gonna go shower, and then like I said, I've got my physio and yoga at the gym, then I'll come back and have my snack, and then, oh my god, for dinner. So my biggest fear food is red meat, but my dad had made me a bet when I was about 14. He was like, as soon as someone tells me not to do something, I got to do it. He said to me when I was about 14, 13, that he bet that I would never be able to go off red meat for, the deal was 3 weeks. 8 years. 8 years I went completely vegan, obviously for a lot of other different reasons as I got older and learnt about it, but that was how it happened. I'll say stubborn. I just say stubborn. I think a big fear food sometimes isn't necessarily the food itself, but what it represented, like, because it was at a time where I was a lot more overweight, I was a lot heavier, so I just associate meat with that specific time in my life or with a difficult time in my life, and then that is what can generate a lot of fear around food. Sometimes it's not about the food itself or the calories or anything, it's about being scared about going back to that specific place like when you did used to eat the food. And part of recovery is just letting go of any baggage, any past, because you cannot move full forwards in recovery if you're so stuck panicking about someone you were or someone you used to. You'll always drag the baggage of the past behind you, and it becomes a really heavy weight. My cat is looking at me like, yep, I got you, boo. Or would she stop speaking about her feelings? I'm guessing it's the second one. He's thinking human beings are so emotional. Yes, we are. He wants to start his own YouTube career, but I'm just saying, Oreo, don't know if you have what it takes, my friend. People can be mean. Pretty sure he'd take all the comments to heart as well.
Someone told me there's no point, 'cause when it hurts with no return. None of this can be.
Okay, so there are all sorts of cleaners going on in the house. They're just all doing and they're just making a lot of noise. So I'm here in the old bedroomator. And so I couldn't think of anything less appetizing than having yogurt with steak for lunch. So what I'm doing for my snack is I put it in with the apple. And I think there is more peanut butter in here than there is yogurt or apple. By the way, I have probiotic fortified yogurt because I want them good little bugs in my belly. So much peanut butter in that. Oh my god, look how much peanut butter is on that. That is so tasty, but so scary. Say no to restriction. Say no to measuring. Throw away your measuring scale. Throw away your weighing scale. I only weighed it this morning because it was part of the specifications. I take these challenges seriously.
Holding us back. Holding us back.
I went to my physio after breakfast, did my yoga. This is a snack, and then I think I've already spoken about how nervous I am for red meat twice. And then sometimes do you notice that you guys get you get really angry or stressed, or you snap at the people around you when you're stressed about a mealtime? No more of that. We don't believe in displaced anger. I'm not cooking my own steak. Mama Bear's cooking it. So again, challenging another rule, not preparing my own meals. Jax, you look at you, little star.
I can't run away from us. Been thinking you're the one. Been thinking you're the one. I never should have loved you, but I keep holding on. Been thinking you're the one. I can't run away from us. Been thinking you're the one. Been thinking you're the one. I never should have loved you, but I keep holding on. Been thinking you're the one.
I just ate cookie dough from the batter for the first time ever. That was the best thing. That just rocked my world. I just feel like I don't even want to cook these because that was delicious. And if you guys say gross, Jax, you're eating a raw egg. It's the best tasting raw egg I've ever eaten, so it's fine. So as you guys saw, I'm now having my cookies. I've never made oatmeal and raisin cookies before, and they were homemade, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. I put date syrup in it again because I'm all about that period life, and they smell amazing. I've not tried one. I've got to eat these before anyone in my family gets to them, or there ain't gonna be no video. And I've never really had cookies with milk before. It was never something I was used to growing up. We never got given a glass of milk with food, but I made big girl things. So instead of coffee, I have got barley and dandelion root coffee. How exciting. I was like, osteoporosis, you ain't gonna take the taste of coffee from me. Okay, so first taste of milk and coffee cookies. Let's see if I... These are good. Last one. Last little bad boy. I think that we used to have in South Africa rusks and like coffee and tea. So instead of having milk and cookies, we have rusks and tea. That's our thing. And so that's gonna be a few food day, full day of South African comfort foods. If you guys have had to give up coffee in your osteoporosis recovery, in any sort of recovery, I know in anorexia recovery, coffee can be a serious stimulant. And also a big challenge for me with making the cookies is you don't know the nutritional content, or because you're always adding different amounts of date syrup to bind it, of oats, that you lose track of how much is in the recipe. So it's not something clear and controlled like a package, which is essentially what's good for me. And weirdly enough, I'll usually have one or two, but as you can see, I am pushing myself. Like this has been this last week or so from my last video has been such a turning point mindset wise, where I'm gonna fight, because mark my words, I'm going to run and compete in an Ironman this time next year. I'm gonna be strong enough to do that, and that's just what I've decided. To be honest, I am really nervous at the thought of having red meat twice in a row today. Like, I'm not a big meat eater. Having it twice during the day is a bit uncomfortable for me, and doing this more about the mental barriers that I have at the moment. So the mental barriers I have towards red meat twice in the day, that's what this is all about. But A plus on the cookies and the milk. So I'm pretty much using everything but this kitchen sink, using everything I can find on hand. So we don't have spaghetti spirals, but we do have these buckwheat pasta spirals. Just regular pasta made out of buckwheat. My sister's severely gluten intolerant, so we just use these instead. So let me show you this. Then I'll show you when I add in Signor Meatballs. Sorry if the lighting is appalling. So even though it wasn't many meatballs, and a lot of you will probably say in the comments it wasn't enough, but that was really difficult as it was for me. Do fear foods in baby steps. You can do a small of something is still a victory. It's something that you couldn't have done before and you didn't do yesterday. So take every victory as it comes. And like I said, that was really difficult with me, especially after the steak today, especially after not having been the one to cook it. It was a day of so many victories for me, and I'm gonna finish it off with a bang. So it says a protein bar. Now, when I got this, I got one that I had never gotten before without looking at the calorie labels. Be a food, like I'll say, eating disorder rule challenged. I don't know if any of you have tried this. This is chocolate chip protein brownie. Let's see. See what the hype is about you, my friend. And I got a big one because it was like, she was like, get a big one. Big. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, that is so good. Cymax, guys, that's like, if that was heated with some ice cream right now, that would have been epic. And the chocolate bar I've got here is Milo. And it's been my favorite chocolate as a kid. It's a South African chocolate, South African brand. And it does not get better than Milo. You saw me have it on my oats this morning. I went specifically to the South African store because I'm like, I'm going for taste today, nothing else. Everything's been such a kick for me in my eating disorder recovery since this osteoporosis, and I feel so free lately. I feel obviously scared to do a lot of things, but just so free, and oh my god, that was tasty. So Let's do something crazy for the last bite. Yeah. Cooperate. Let's have, because this is so chocolatey and brownie like, some Milo chocolate. Let's make a sandwich. Milo chocolate and a brownie sandwich. I've got today I became a woman. I became a lady. That was so revolutionary. They're gonna write songs and folklore songs about this one day, and people are gonna be singing around the bonfire about the day the girl mixed the Milo with the brownie. That was epic. I didn't just challenge food today, I challenged rules I had about foods, from no measuring to the combinations of the food to the red meat twice in a day. Everything was challenged, so I want to say thank you so much for this challenge. It was, I don't know how to say your exact handle name. Is it Challenge Me Now? I don't know. Because this is something I would have never ever even thought of doing myself, because it's so beyond the rules that I have. And this meant the world to me. This was probably the biggest step I took in my recovery, and that's just showing you the impact other people can make on you and the impact you guys have made on me. So I'm so grateful. But anyway, if you did like this video, if you are still around, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, let me know what challenges you'd like to see me do. What challenges are you facing? Then let me face them with you. What food rules can you just not break? And let's break it together. But I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.